If you cannot sustain power, you don't have an economy. You need power for production. You need power for almost everything.
Good morning and welcome to Laveritatv this Tuesday, 3rd February 2026. I'm Ifeoma Ejide and this is your newspaper review where we bring you the day's top headlines, key issues and the stories making the waves across Nigeria and beyond. From the front pages to the inside stories, let's get you informed and ready for the days ahead. On the Vanguard newspaper, state government now to share payment of electricity subsidy, says federal government. Onitsha market lockdown, 10,000 shops marked for demolition. On the Guardian newspaper, party politics by court orders hurt internal democracy opposition. Nigerian paying heavy price for underfunding education sector, says Osibanjo. More on this news on page 7 of the Guardian newspaper. On First Daily newspaper, Anambra traders defy sit at home as IPOB claim total shutdown. On the Hope newspaper, Ondo at 50. Leaders applaud rapid transformation under Laveritatv. On Daily Sun newspaper, coup. Military turns searchlight on another suspect, hunt ex-GOC. On the New Telegraph newspaper, 2027, Why I Won't Quit PDP by Governor Lawal. Tinubu directs Budget Office to liberalize electricity subsidy. We will step aside for a moment, and when we return, we'll carefully analyze some of today's major stories. Stay with us.
One game in 9 states. Adekunle Komolafe Foundation presents table tennis competition for all gender, live in the city of Kano, Kaduna, Niger, Nasarawa, Kwara, Ekiti, Benue, Lagos, and FCT Abuja. Grand finale in Kaduna. Prizes to be won: first place 2 million naira, second place 1 million naira, third place 500,000 naira, and other consolation prizes. Date 9th to 26th of February 2026. For registration, visit www.laveritattvproductions.com. For sponsorship, advert, and partnership, contact the following numbers. Adekunle Komolafe Foundation Table Tennis Competition. Again, you can't
Welcome
miss.
back on the show. With me in the studio is Mr. Wisdom West. You're welcome, sir.
Morning.
Good morning. On the New Telegraph newspaper, the State Tinubu directs Budget Office to liberalize electricity subsidies.
Yes. I saw the news today too. But you see, when we look at Nigeria's power issue, it's this web of unexplained figures. What Tinubu is trying to do is, let me explain to Nigerians.
Okay.
He's not saying Nigeria is not going to have power again. No. He's only saying for growth to happen,
Yeah.
we must go through a painful process. India went through it, Vietnam went through it, every nation. If you cannot sustain power, you don't have an economy. You need power for production. You need power for almost everything.
True.
And what led to this problem was, on paper, there is, you see subsidy. Subsidy is the part which the government pays for the people.
Yeah.
Let's say you produce electricity at $10 million. The government says, okay, I'll pay $9.5 million. Nigerians
Okay.
pay the other
500.
500.
Yeah.
You understand? Now, we are producing at that amount. Although the government is subsidizing it,
Yeah.
and Nigerians are paying the other part, we are not still able to meet our cost of production before we begin to record profit. We are not seeing that. So the government is saying, you know what, okay, let us put everything the way it is on paper. When we know that this is the problem, because people have been using power subsidy to steal in the system. How can you tell me a country like Nigeria, as we have access to hydroelectricity, we have lands in the north that can be used as solar farms, we have a lot of things. You know, we can also, from our gas, from the crude oil, we can also generate power. Till now, we don't have stable electricity. How do you explain that? So Tinubu is saying, put the exact figure, the cost of producing this power on paper, and let's tell Nigerians this is what it costs to produce power, and we all will pay it.
So you are saying he's doing that for transparency? He's
doing that for transparency and for self-sufficiency. In the long run, Nigeria will be grateful that we took this step. Is it going to be painful? Yes. Is inflation going to go up? Yes. But we must go through it. Because see, if you don't have structure, capital doesn't come.
For future good.
For future growth, yes. So for Nigeria to grow in all sectors, you have to stabilize power. When you stabilize power, we begin to see, yes, inflation will go, but then we begin to build soft landing. Businesses that refuse to grow will die. That's the truth. The people that will fight it, the fear of the new is always with the old. So for Nigeria to step into tomorrow, today, must just make up their mind that, look, it's going to be painful, but we must get there.
So we have to cry to smile later.
We have to cry to smile later. It's a good one from the president.
Thank you very much, Mr.
You're welcome.
On the Guardian newspaper, we see the vice president saying that Nigeria are paying heavy price for underfunding education.
Yes. Professor Remi Osibanjo is one of our, treasures in the nation. It's just a shame that people like this don't get to enter offices where they can really make change. He's an academician.
Yeah.
You understand? So when he speaks on matters like this, we should pay attention. Education is building the US, or rather built the US, built the UK, built Nigeria, our own education. Our professors are looking for salary increase instead of building solutions. You understand?
Yeah.
So we underfund education. Go to the, I think somebody was saying that in Singapore, if they eventually wake up one morning to a report that says that private academic institutions are outperforming public-owned academic institutions, that there will be a problem.
Oh, wow.
In Singapore. So the private sector shouldn't be able to boast that, we are edging the government, especially on education.
So the public sectors are doing very well.
Look at Singapore. Look at them. Look at Taiwan. Look at many of these countries. It's only in Nigeria.
The privates are doing better.
ABU keeps shouting, if you bring out ABU's alumni, you are seeing politicians, you are seeing this. But where is the impact of those people? You go to Harvard, when they show their list of people that they've produced, you look at the American economy, you can see you can trace their impact. You understand? The same thing with MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. All of them. You see people building rockets, doctors,
inventing things.
I'm telling you, that's what the academic system is producing. In Nigeria, our own is looking for salary increase. Do you blame them? No. It's only in this country where a lecturer will tell you, you know what, if you don't bring this 5,000, you're not passing my course. Would you blame the lecturer? No, because he saw his senior doing it. That has been the status quo. If he doesn't do like that, he cannot meet up with, funding and providing for his own family. Because to a point, when they give him salary, inflation has already cut everything off, so he can't take that to the market. He needs to outsource other means of meeting up to his demands.
But it doesn't stop him from delivering.
It doesn't stop him from, okay. If you go to any Nigerian university now and say you want to study computer science, if they give you their scheme of work or what they should cover, their coursework, and then you take that same thing to South Africa, shame will wear you both tie. Shame.
Let's not go into that detail.
But that's the truth.
Let's not go into that.
So that's what the president and the foreign VP is saying, that we are underfunding education. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, it's clear enough. Thank you so much, Mr. Wisdom.
You're welcome.
On First Daily newspaper, you see Anambra traders defy sit at home as IPOB claim total shutdown, and the government is very angry about it.
So this is leadership. Demolish the shops. If fear can be taught, courage can be taught. I don't care whatever the narrative is. I don't care.
But it should just serve as a warning, not demolition.
He should demolish it. He should demolish it. Look, people don't respect those they love. They hardly respect those they love. They respect you with fear. I tell you the truth, if Soludo, imagine it was Erufai that was there, he won't talk twice. Open your shop or I will open it for you. That's all. Everybody, whether IPOP or ISIS or whatever, everybody will open that shop. But because he's joking with them, what you mean civilians can I don't really get it. Nigeria made a mistake with the civil war. Nigeria has a part to, we can blame Nigeria, we can also blame Easterners too. We all contributed to the civil war. Now the Igbos are feeling, yes, we were disenfranchised, we were this, we were that. Look, it has passed. Can we come to reality today? Can we come to reality today? Most of the successful businessmen in the East are responsible for building the stability in Lagos State. If it can happen in Lagos State, it can happen in the East. But they don't think like that. And it's because they don't think like that, the likes of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can have a message. Because when they look back, our region is not developed. But is it the government that built Lagos State? No, the government created policies. Private players came in and built on those policies. So the government in the eastern part of Nigeria should create policies that will bring these guys back. But they don't. Or they won't. And somebody like Soludo that is trying to see if you can put one or two in place. And then you will not hear sit at home on a Monday. Demolish the shops. They are joking. Yeah. Demolish it.
And he also stated that it has affected their economy.
It has. It has. On a Monday, Onitsha market is closed. Why? Why is it closed? Because somebody feels he's trying to prove a point that happened years ago. Doesn't make any meaning.
Not just the market, schools too don't go. They don't go to school.
Are you seeing? This is how black. You see how black thinks. You see how we think, and we wonder why we are not taken serious on the global stage. It's because of all this kind of nonsense. He should demolish the shops. Any school that doesn't open, seize their license. They are not serious. If they can fear IPOP, they can fear the government. Yes.
So I'm sure now the sit at home now has gone. And they are bound to resume now.
They should. They should. If they don't demolish it, when you start demolishing shops, they will take you serious.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wisdom. Thank you so much. Hold on for a brief break, and when we are back, we'll see what the sports predictions are this morning.
Forget what you're going through, focus on where you're going to, forget the numbers of times you fall, look up and you can get up. Foes want you down, Father wants you up, follow your dream and you gon' make it. Cause life is what you make it, my brother, and we gon' make it. My sister, you a diamond, they can never ever break you. Look up to the sky, let the most high elevate you.
Thank you for staying with us. Good morning, Mr. Shogo Emmanuel.
Good morning, and thank you so much for having me today. You look so gorgeous.
Thank you so much. Over to you for sports predictions.
Alright, thanks, and it's time for our correct sports predictions for today. Mallorca and Sevilla played everything as predicted. Even our correct score and the others too played the overs and both teams to score. Good outing yesterday, and today will be better. I'm Shogo Emmanuel Adeyemi. Let's get into today's game. Arsenal versus Chelsea. Both teams to score, yes. Over 2.5 goals to be scored, yes. Arsenal either wins or draw. For correct score, you can play 2-1 in favor of Arsenal. I'm a Chelsea fan, but Arsenal are in good form, so I guess they'll win this one. For Arsenal to win, we have 1.72 odds. For draw, we have 4.00 odds. And for Chelsea to win, well, we have 4.75 odds. I see Arsenal winning this one, but just to be safe, you can play Arsenal either wins or draw. Blackburn Rovers versus Sheffield Wednesday. Both teams to score, no. Under 3.5 goals, that is, they will not score more than 3 goals. Blackburn wins straight. For correct score, you can play home 1-0. For Blackburn to win, we have 1.37 odds. For X, we have 4.70 odds. And for Sheffield Wednesday to win, you see, we have 8.40 odds. So definitely, Blackburn should win this one. Hull City versus Watford United. Both teams to score, yes. Over 1.5 goals to be scored, yes. You can play Hull City to win or draw. For correct score, you can play 1-1. So for Hull City to win, we have 2.27 odds. For draw, we have 3.25 odds. And for Watford to win, we have 3.20 odds. And to the last one for today, Portsmouth versus Ipswich City. Both teams to score, yes. Over 2.5 goals, yes. Portsmouth either wins or draw. And for correct score, you can play 2-2. That's a draw. For Portsmouth to win, we have 4.30 odds. For X, we have 3.40 odds. And for Ipswich to win, we have 1.87 odds. That's our predictions for today.
And that brings us to the end of today's newspaper review on Laveritatv. Thank you for staying with us and making us part of your day. Keep informed, stay inspired, and join us again tomorrow for another edition of Stories That Matters. I'm Ifeoma Ejide. To sponsor and advertise your product, call the number scrolling on your screen. Tickets for the forthcoming Adekunle Komolafe table tennis competition happening on the 9th to 26th February 2026 are now on sales. You can visit us at www.laveritattvproductions.com to get yours. Follow us on all our social media handles for other trending news and entertainment displayed on your screen. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.